In Central Vic. Signals all over the place, but it is quite good, because if we look down there we go, beautiful little threepence, I do believe. Oh yeah, look at that, that's bloody magnificent, that is. And it is 1894. But that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. And it's in really nice nick too. So that's quite good. We'll see what else we can find. Well, in the vanishing rays of sunlight, I got a nice 24, and it is you see that? Might only be a 1 cent piece, but in fact that's what it is. But we found it, so that's not too bad. There we go. Nice rays of light in the afternoon. Anyway, still a few more signals in the ground. We'll see what we can find before we get back to the ute. I have been, as we can see down here, I've discriminated. I was watching the square nail squirrel, and I've discriminated up to 16, and I'm in this rubbish heap, so it's actually not too bad. You know, you've got signals, but they're all nice high ones, and then you can come across to that one. You go, yeah, look, I think we'll dig that. And when you come down, and you go, oh, what have we got? And that is, oh sorry, I was looking over the top. And that is a 1939 penny. So I've actually been out here before, not discriminating, just going through, picking my targets. And I didn't get a coin. I thought, no, I'll come back out here and play with this 16 and above stuff, and that's what I've been rewarded with. I've only been here probably 10 minutes, so and I've just ordered a 6-inch coil, because there's lots of areas like this around where I live, out in the bush on the outskirts of town, and just been doing a little bit more research on it all, and thought, yeah, I reckon I could have a play with a 6-inch coil, discriminating up this high in this area. I'd probably be able to pinpoint a lot more stuff. So, yeah, keeps your interest up, you and the machine. But there's our first penny. So that's not a bad go. Very happy with that. It works. You're not going to believe it. That was where I got the penny from. I had another signal, and there actually sounds to be more here. But look at that. Anothery. Actually, this is a Commonwealth one, a little bit earlier, and it is a 1930 something or other. Anyway, that's unclean, but that's pretty cool. So, one there, and there's actually a few more signals here. So, I reckon that piece of copper will probably have something to do with some of them. But anyway, that's 2 coins out of one spot in a rubbish heap. And I've been over here running the full spectrum, you know, from 2 upwards on the old Equinox 800, so cutting out a lot of the lower end crap, and I've snaffled 2 pennies over where I would confidently say I have swung. So I reckon that's all right. We'll see what else we can find. You've got to be a little bit persistent. And although, you know, the numbers are around, there's something there, and by oath there's something there. Look at that. Hey? Looks a bit old and crusty. Whoop. No idea what it is. It's probably been through a fire. Actually, I might just clean it up and we'll see what it is in a tick. Back. And it's a 1950 kangaroo penny. It's been through a few fires, I'd reckon. But, again, you know, look at what I am playing in. I got bloody tin and aluminium and all sorts of stuff everywhere, and just discriminating, because I don't reckon I'm going to find any sovereigns, though if I get a full one they're about 17, 18 on the Equinox, so I'd probably still find it, but I really don't think there'd be many here. So coppers and silvers, I'm right up there with it, and it can be a bit noisy at times, but it's not as noisy as when you're running the full spectrum of everything. So, you know, 16 and above, it's not bad for playing in a tip with. And you've got to be a little bit sensible. See over where all that tin is just there. Yeah, I'm not going to thump the coil down in the middle of it and expect to uncover a coin. But around the periphery, like here we are by a tree, and there it was just a foot scrape under. So that's pretty cool. Got to be happy with that. They seem to come in pairs. There's where I picked up the other one. I've just dug a signal right down in there, and oh, what's this thing we'll take from here? Look at how crusty that is. But yeah, I reckon I'll clean that up just so that we all know what it is. I'll be back in a tick. I tell you what, I'm glad I cleaned that up, because there we go, a 1951 florin. Thank you very much. Now I can have my say. I can have my 2 bobs worth. That's bloody brilliant. I was out here a few months ago, and in fact I reckon it was just over there where I did a video and told you about Sid's settings and so forth from England's history, and you know, test yourself against the machine, and I hadn't found any coins. I'm up to 4 now, and in fact, just see that little dig pile there? Just behind there is where I got the other 2. I've got 2 just here, and one of them now is a silver. I am stoked. It's always nice to find a bloody florin. Now, it's nice to find silver. It's great to find a florin. The only thing, because of course I haven't found my bloody half crown yet, the only thing nicer than finding a florin is finding a groat. Oh, I love a groat. I've got 5 of them now. But that is a ball terror. I reckon that's bloody brilliant. A florin out of a shit pile. Gotta love that. Ha! And the day just keeps getting better. There's where I've got the florin and the penny. And I just moved across a bit more, got another signal, and yep, look, I reckon we'll take that. They've all been through a fire. This is another kangaroo penny. I can't quite see a date on that. I don't know. No, I'll have to clean that up. Anyway, I just might keep on going with all this. So just know that the count now is 4 pennies and a florin. And 3 of them were within 2 foot of each other. And I still haven't really finished with this little area, but I reckon I would have swung over it. So, gee, I love the way I've set this up at the moment. Coins are just jumping out. Gotta love an equinox. You've just got to. Alright, now. There's where I was, all up in there, and there's just stuff. Woohoo, there's my hand. There's just stuff everywhere. You know, we've got more bloody tin here. But I'm heading home. I've had enough. One thing, it's exciting to find coins in trash sites and other non-ferrous materials. This one was an old hospital dump. There's a lot of insulin bottles of all varying shapes and sizes, and when they start just giving you 23, 24s, it can get annoying after a while. So actually right at the moment I've got a little bit of ear fatigue, so I'm going to sign out now. But yeah, it's a great way to spend an afternoon, you and the machine against the tip, as I've said before. But even in an old tip site, you got to keep in mind, it's always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. And we'll catch you next time.